Beyond Darkness, otherwise known as La Casa 5, is a movie that, again, is unconnected to any of the La Casa movies. It's basically about a haunted house of sorts, and it's not as bonkers as the other movies in the series, but it's one that I do rather enjoy. We are thrown in to the start by seeing this priest who is visiting someone on death row, this spooky looking woman who tells him all about her tale and offers up her Bible, the Bible to a demonic spirit. And in this moment of clarity, the priest sees all the murdered children around about this woman. When she goes to the electric chair and it starts to flicker as she fries, we get to see all the ghostly aspirations of the children there, and this haunts this character. And pretty soon from there we jump on to this other priest who's moving into a household with his wife and children, and he is just happy to be there, unaware that this house is home to a demonic spirit. And what I liked most about this one is the way it kind of tackles its subject matter. It is a cheesy late 80s, early 90s horror movie, Italian vein, has some good special effects and that, but it does actually talk a lot about faith and loss of faith, because the guy's in the house, the priest, was also in the seminary with the man at the start, and later on they kind of meet together and talk through a lot of issues that the guy who was at the execution at the start. So he's a down and out, he's struggling to cope with things, he's seen horrific images, and there is this duality of, has he gone to the dark side, so to speak, or has he lost his faith? Has he been poisoned by this demon? Has he been a soul that has been corrupted? And I really liked that aspect of it. I thought the actor gave a tremendous performance, and there are some nice moments in here as well. Of course, spooky possessed kid in this one, as the boy is taken over by a spirit. There are some nice moments in this, particularly the light behind the wall, the ghostly comings, the entering into that kind of nether world to see if they can save their kids at certain points. But it was all about the sort of finale of this one, the two priests coming together, the realisation of their faith and how it has grabbed a foothold within them, and how they're really back on track and having overcome all this doubt that they've had. And that was kind of the driving force for me. Probably the most interesting fact about this is it was directed by the man who directed Troll 2. But it's fairly competent. It's nowhere near as bad as that movie. There seems to be a firm grasp on the story. There is a little nugget of thematics in there some point. There is plenty of gore and ghostly apparitions and just fun moments within this one to make it enjoyable. We constantly have that visage of the serial killer at the start who was executed popping back up, and just has one of those faces that's just a little bit odd and creepy looking and constantly just freaking me out whenever she appeared. And this was another kind of throwaway fun movie. It's the kind of one that I would throw on whenever I had the guys over, where you could have some beers and pizza. You didn't really need to pay full attention to it, but if you did, there's some decent moments there. And I think I kind of preferred this one to Witchcraft, actually. Just more of my sensibilities, and a little bit more that I could chew on while watching it. I'd love to know your thoughts on Beyond Darkness. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.